Right, look, okay, we'll get straight into it, and hopefully we can put it to bed, because I've had enough of this already. Jesus. Right, look, it's fucking cable, yeah? I'm telling you. Look. Oh, my God almighty. Okay, look, first one, yeah. Okay, it's a mini USB one. I don't know, it's for the other camera. Now we won't have the camera battery situation. Secondly, hard drive, okay? I've got the cable here. Listen, everyone's saying it's a USB 3 cable. Even the label on here says it's USB 3. It's not USB 3, okay? It's a special cable that I had made for me. Okay, I don't know what it's called, don't know who made it, don't know how much I paid for it. Had to do it in Bitcoin, had to meet a stranger in the street. So I will not tolerate any more of this USB 3 routine. Okay, there will be bans. There's going to be bans for anybody using the term USB 3. Okay? The B in USB stands for banned. 3 times. Thrice. That is the amount. If anyone says USB 3, the 3 will stand for the amount of times I suck off your dad. All right? Yeah, see how you like that one. Eh? See how I like that one? I'm your new mommy. Eh? Rankin's round the house. What's Rankin doing here? Rankin's your new mommy. Oh, shit. That's a plot twist for you on a Friday morning, isn't it? Weren't expecting that one to come out of left field. Ooh, shit. Suddenly, your dad's dressing a little bit more fruity. His slacks are a little tighter. A little bit more of a spring in his step. What's going on here? Jesus Christ. All right, it started. Okay, big Wodge getting banned. Okay, straight off the bat. Put user in timeout. That's fine. Mitten banned also. That's no problem there. Mitten's been asking for a ban for a long time now, and finally that day is upon us. So yeah, anybody else that wants to get it is welcome to it. Quite honestly, for this is the US special custom USB. Look, see, it's got a special custom number on it: JEMSHE 351150JK. Suck off your dad. Fucking swear to God, there's so much broken vinyl around here. I don't know who saw Rankin's Records yesterday, but things got a little bit rowdy. Things got a little bit violent. There was some psytrance played. I found it very triggering, and to smash it to pieces, and it really shattered into a lot of pieces. Not just 4 or 5 like the last one, but I mean like just shrapnel exploded across the room. Snips is starting to, bits of him are coming off now. He's bless him, little sweetheart. He's doing his best. Anyway, guys, it's Friday. We've made it this far. So how much further could we go? You know, can we really push it over the edge? Can we push this shopping trolley full of guts that we call existence over the edge of the cliff and just watch it tumble down into the abyss? Kiss it goodbye. Blowing kisses into oblivion. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Coffee and Memes.
Steady job and a couple extra potatoes. That's all I want.
You're getting on. You're pushing 30, Slugger. You know, it's time to think about getting some ambition.
Oh, I always figured I'd live a little bit longer without it.
Don't forget, kid, that what you're trying to do here is to be bright and chipper and entertaining and intelligent and sort of glitzy, and that's funny, and it's kind of cool, and it's interesting, and it's edgy, and all of that. It puts that facade of momentary charisma on you, and if you don't play that out, you actually fail.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Coffee and Memes on Threshold.fm on YouTube. We're here. We're queer. You'll never take our Second Amendment rights. Never. Never. It's a freedom of speech issue. It's Obama. He's trying to take our guns, and we will not have it. Oh, that is nice. Oh, that is cooling and delicious. Listen, yeah. The important thing today is the shoe throwers. There really are some bits that have come out today, and they're just really, really good bits. Yeah, I'm not joking with you. I'm not. Oh, I swear to God, I'm not joking. Okay, I know I do funnies on the show. Oh, the Tide Pods. You know, it's all of that business. But I'm not messing around when it comes to the shoe throws today. There is a new logistics track. It's called Rhythm Track, and good God, it is powerful. There's Smooth and DC Breaks called We Are Your Friends. Yeah, if you want to, fine. I mean, I'm not looking for more friends, but, you know, I've got the same few predominantly that I had at school. You know, I'm not really out proselytizing for friends. I've got some. In fact, I'd like to get rid of some of them. Some of the ones I feel I'm only friends with because I've known them so long. You know, I could do with jettisoning a few. You know, I mean, they've learnt not to rely on me or demand anything off me because they won't get it. But nevertheless, new Camo and Crooked and Meth Juice. Like, there's a new one. It's called Callisto. Yeah. Make of that what you will. But it's oh, God, I tell you, it's good news. It is a good times. Love Break by DJ Markey. Yes, please. Thank you for being so forthcoming. And a track called Organic by Sambinger. Enai Remix. Yeah. Any old remix. I swear to God, though, all of them really, really, really good. And then, you know, we've got a Crown and Shoe Thrower of the Week. I mean, I kind of feel like it could be the Particle remix of Sambinger. But also, I mean, yeah, what are the other options? That Inside Info bit, found it. It's all up for grabs, guys. It's all up for grabs. Let's talk news nuggets. Intern fired on the spot for wearing AirPods because he doesn't deserve them. No, well, as far as I'm concerned, no one deserves anything, but at least not AirPods. I mean, let's just have a think about that stuff. Let's just ponder on that for a second. Does anybody deserve AirPods? You know, do you deserve to have wireless powered speaker devices in your ears that you then refuse to remove when other people are trying to talk to you? Does anyone deserve that level of privilege? I don't know. Maybe self-made billionaires. Maybe Warren Buffett. Maybe he deserves them. I mean, he has multiple billions. He could probably have his own anus retiled every day. You know, just with the amount of money he's got. He could pay for an entire harem of busty young, raven-haired maidens to have their anuses retiled every day. Warren Buffet. Yeah, he could probably deserve AirPods, but otherwise, not I don't deserve them. I'm not sure any of the shit munchers that tune in for this pile of Todd deserve them. Interns certainly don't deserve them, so I think fire them. Yeah. Would you show up to your new job with a nicer car than your boss? No. All right, okay, so we're going down that route. They're not that expensive. What are they, a couple $100? What job was it? Where are you, bin man? What's the deal? No, they're paid pretty well. Rent boy? What's the deal? Bart Van Der Hulst. Anyway, we'll get into this later. Man assaulted, allegedly, quote unquote, assaulted by Conor McGregor in Dublin pub speaks out. It's not really alleged, is it? You can very clearly see in the video Conor giving this guy a left hook and the guy just taking it like an absolute champion. So keen to get into that. He's done. Conor's done a little apology, sort of mealy-mouthed apology, not to the bloke. He's done an apology to his fans, saying that his behaviour should be better. Why not apologise to the man that you sucker punched in the face? I think that would be that's the direction of the apology. Men hit on 19th century painting of naked woman on Facebook. They're after Bobs and Vagene, and they're going to get it. They get it one way or another. This is so funny. Literally, it's so funny. I've got a theory behind this as well. Like the cliche, the trope of the Indian or Bangladeshi man sending the messages asking for the pictures of the Bobs and of the Vagene. I have a theory behind it. Anyway, hilarious footage of Japanese zoo's lion escape drill goes viral. It's very sweet. It's very cute. I think it would be largely ineffective against a real lion, but we can get into that. Hangover curing cat on sale for £185,000. If I had the money of Warren Buffet, I think I would consider that, particularly last Saturday when I was about as hungover as it gets. Like how hungover is it possible to get? Like, can you? Yeah, I mean, you can be so hungover you have to go to hospital. I mean, it's called alcohol poisoning. But within the realms of not having to go to hospital, how? Yeah, I mean, how bad can it be? Answers on a postcard for that one. Let me know in the chat or in the Discord. What's the closest to having to hospitalisation that you've ever been with a hangover? Now, this can't be that you've just rolled through and then you're in a pickle. There has to have been some sleep. You know, let me know. I'm interested to hear. I like these tales of woe. Police find thousands of cannabis plants inside abandoned Woolworths store. Cool, man. Reopen it. Get Mr. Woolworths back on the case. Legalise the ganja. Reopen it. Sell the gear. You know, what's not to like about that? Parents avoid jail for forcing daughter on vegan diet so severe it nearly killed her. Yeah. I'm astounded that they've avoided jail. The child got rickets. Nice to see that rickets is now back on the rise due to parents trying to raise their newborns vegan. So that's a bit fun. I guess that's the sort of fucking end times that we're living in, isn't it? Like, yeah, let's just mess around with the development stages of a baby. Fun. Yes. Anyway, Loch Ness Monster scientist set to reveal plausible theory about a mythical beast. Okay. Again, I just love the idea of the reveal. I just imagine it behind a little curtain, pull a little rope, and ta-da! A global team of researchers led by Professor Neil Gemmell used environmental DNA sampling of the waters to identify tiny genetic remnants left behind by life in the Highland Loch. I believe that's the correct pronunciation. Chode will fill me in. Nessie fans from Hong Kong spots Loch Ness Monster on live stream. Possible. Well, look, we'll have a look at that. I mean, I'm just desperate to get into this bloody logistics bit. And look, you're going to thank me for it. We'll all be better for the experience. I promise you that. It's on Le Hôpital Records. Oh, it's a whole EP. Logistics, Waveforms EP. It's a proper Saturday night special. I'm just not prepared to even engage with whoever has changed their name in the chat to USB 3. I mean, apart from the engagement I've just done there, obviously. This is a record by a drum and bass producer, and it's on a record label. It's all Daniel Hogg's gonna know about it. Tomkins saying he got strychnine poisoning once. That was fun. What? Explain, please. More details required. Jen saying, regarding hangovers, I sometimes get them where I'm sick for 24 hours, can't eat, drink, anything. Even a tiny sip of water will trigger another puke. I just have to exist as still as possible. My brain can only handle something like Winnie the Pooh film, that level of fluff. Yeah, I've only had that I think once, maybe twice, but I actually had it around Matt, who runs Loot Masters. Oh, God, it fucking pains me to think about it. It was just party around his, and I drank an entire bottle of Sailor Jerry's, like a litre bottle, a whole, like, you know, obviously I had performance-enhancing drugs to help me out with it, but yeah, whole lot. And just, oh God, it's one of those ones where suddenly it's 5 a.m. and you're fucking knee-deep in the kitchen political debate. Anyway, yeah, next day, wow. Okay, sure. I mean, just the shame and the regret enough was enough to really bring me to my knees. But yeah, even a little bit of water, just vomit immediately all day. I don't think I was actually able to get anything into me that day. I mean, I must have been on fucking death's door. Hayley came round. We hadn't been going out that long, so she had to be sympathetic because, you know, when you're like 3 or 4 months into a relationship, you still got to sort of pretend, you got to offer pretend sympathy for hangovers. She'd come all the way down from London on a rail replacement bus service, the poor cow, and I couldn't barely even answer the door. I think she might have had to come in through a window. Can't believe she's still with me. And yeah, a week and a half later, I wasn't back to normal. Like, it was like 2 weeks. I didn't drink for like 2 weeks afterwards. I haven't been able to touch Sailor Jerry since. But, I mean, it was really bad. Like, I don't know. I could have been I could have been quite... I feel like I should have been on a drip. That would have been the only possible thing. I couldn't even watch TV. It was... Man, it's making me feel a bit ill just thinking about it. Anyway, what? Right, Tom Camm's elaborating. Acid and a lot of bad drugs about 20 years ago. Yes, but where's the strychnine come into this? Buddy? Come on, look, you're really, really beating about the bush. Yeah, a lot of tippy-toeing around the story, Camm. Anyway, Dan, send me an... Oh my fucking God. God, look, you can't. Everyone in the chat can't be called USB 3, USB micro. I fucking build. You need to change your bloody picture along with your name, otherwise it's still obvious that it's you. Right, look, let's do some news, and I'll just take my eyes away from the bloody chat. Right, let's find out what's going on with these AirPods. Intern fired on the spot for wearing AirPods because he doesn't deserve them. by way of an explanation, Bart Van Der Hulst said, Bart Van Der Hulst, I think that probably is his voice. Would you show up to your new job with a nicer car than your boss? No. Depends what the job was, really, doesn't it? Imagine being fired on the spot on your first day in a new job. Hi, I've been there. I've been fired certainly within a morning. Before I was fired before lunch once in Kensington's Cafe in Brighton. I was actually very good, but I was also very rude to the woman that ran it. And that didn't work out. That was a long time ago. Horrifying, isn't it? It's almost enough to deter you from ever sending so much as a speculative CV out there ever again. No, if you're fired on your first day, that doesn't mean that's it, I ain't working ever again. Not... like, all right... Yeah, okay, if Ocasio-Cortez got her Green New Deal through with the stipulation that people who are unwilling to work didn't have to, could somehow survive. Maybe, but I'm afraid you live in a fucking meritocracy, baby boy. Now, imagine the reason you're being fired is because your boss has some bizarre neurosis about the brands of headphones you're using. Fine, that's me. I am that boss. Yeah? If I employed like a producer for this show, or even an intern, and they sat there on doing the buttons or whatever it is I've got them to do with earpods in, and I asked them something and they didn't take the earpods out, that'd be it. That'd be over, gone. They'd never work in this town again. They'd never work in this industry again. I haven't blacklisted. I'd make stuff up about them. I'd just lie. I'd say they touched me. I'd say, well, I was just going into the stationery cabinet. I was just getting some post-it notes and stuff, and before I knew it, I could feel this heavy breathing down the back of my neck, and then he's fingered me. Then we go, what? Little Barry? He's like 5'3". He's only 17 years old. You're a 6'4" beast of a man. What? And he fingered you. Yeah, he was actually very threatening. All right, well, that's why I would say I would lie. I wouldn't try and press charges or anything. But I think I'm joking. Now imagine the reason you're being for blah, blah, blah. Sounds frankly unbelievable. No, very believable. But the truth is often stranger than fiction. Don't ham it up, the Mirror. Sorry. Yes, in an ill-advised post on LinkedIn, Bart Van Der Hulst, an influencer and CEO of Van Der Hulst Holdings, well, that sounds like a shell company for something bad, shared a story where he fired one of his interns. Okay. Monday is off to a rocky start and I need to vent, he began. Why I don't let interns wear AirPods. I hired 5 interns this summer and there are now 4. On my way to the Monday morning water cooler huddle, I noticed one of my interns, Irvin, wearing AirPods. Water cooler huddle aside, water cooler huddle aside, there's so far nothing too alarming or baffling about this post, but soon it goes downhill. I approached Irvin, asking him why he felt entitled to wear AirPods as an unpaid intern. Well, because they're convenient, he replied. Well, it's pretty convenient for me to fire you right now. Get riddance, Irvin. This guy's a real Patrick Bateman motherfucker. I like him. Bart then did offer an explanation for why he did it, but it's unlikely to endear him to anyone. I don't know. I like the geezer. Let me know if he wants to show, if they want a what they called Vanderspank, the Vanderspank hour every Thursday night at 3 p.m. That's 3 p.m., 3 a.m. The Vanderspank album. Hi, this is Bart Vanderspank. I'm here to play you the most romantic music for you to spank your lover to. Okay, hold on. Okay, so he's just trying to justify it now. Did you see what I did? I set a benchmark for future interns. AirPods are a rite of passage. You earn them. But where do you think he got them from? Do you think he stole them? I'm playing devil's advocate here. I'm on the guy's side. But seriously, like, he must have got, what do you think, a Christmas present? He didn't pay for them with his own, like... Fortunately, other LinkedIn members called Bart out for his irrational and bizarre behaviour. Pussies. Would you show up to your new job with a nicer car than your boss? No. Why get so angry over a pair of earbuds without wires, a lady called Kathy asked. Well, Kathy, you don't understand anything about the world. Yeah, well, I mean, maybe she has a point. Who said anyone was angry? Who said anyone was angry? Bart replied. I seldom let interns wear shoes in the office or take lunch breaks. Why don't you let them wear shoes? The fuck? They are lucky to be here. I hope there's more. AirPods are reserved for my core team. Once you prove yourself to be a valuable asset on my team, then you can wear AirPods. What about shoes? At what point are they allowed to wear shoes? What if they have to go out and get something? It then went on to give an ad hoc lesson in leadership, adding, being a leader is like being a comedian. Everybody thinks they can do it. Newsflash, you can't handle the lawsuits and death threats. You wouldn't survive one day in a Maserati. This guy's a fucking legend. I might give up this threshold routine, go and work for fucking Van der Spank Industries or whatever it's called. Van Der Hulst Holdings. Let's have a look at them. Let's see. Should we see if we can track him down? Bart Van Der Hulst. Van Der Hulst Holdings is a real estate company with almost 18 years of experience in the field of project management. Here he is. Here's his LinkedIn profile. What? No picture? I don't have a LinkedIn. Oh, wow. Look, he's right out here writing articles. Chapter 1, Step 1, the handshake, the basics. Whoa. Okay, how long is this? Oh, there's a fair amount of it. Dan Crombie says really useful information. Thanks, Bart Van Der Spank. Hashtag Bart Time. Okay, this guy's obviously insane. Let's have a look. Let's see what he's into. The first step to sealing any deal is a nice firm shake. If you can't shake, you can't close. Surely this is a parody. There are many versions of the handshake that we will cover in subsequent chapters, but we will start with the American classic shake, high and tight. Your hand must be strong and your shake firm. Your first month on the job, you should not be shaking any hands. Your hands are too weak. Call on an office higher up for any hands that need shaking. In the meantime, you will focus on strengthening your own hands. Is he a comedian? Like, I mean, genuinely, like, what's going on? You will rub sandpaper against your fingers and palm vigorously 3 times a day. Make sure you break your sessions up to allow enough time to heal. If you acquire any injuries, apply pizza dough to the region and squeeze for 1 to 2 hours. This will help metastasize the wound and build good density. What is going on? This is insanity. They're going to be like little fucking Van der Spank underlings out there, like, sandpaper, yeah? Just chiseling their hands down. Should it be bleeding? Or no, that's when you need to apply the pizza dough. Once your hands have evolved to a consistency somewhere between asphalt and a horse saddle, you're ready. This guy's insane. I love him. The form. Lock eyes with your target. Nod, signaling the incoming strike. Reveal your hand with lightning quickness. It's okay to try and startle them a bit. Once you've made first eye contact, lift to the height of your sternum. High and tight, guys. High and tight. Once you... You're going to want to hold the shake at the apex here for just a moment. Kind of like an elevator dangling from a fishing line. Drop your hand like an anvil. The goal should be to hear a bone snap. Crack, crack. Next, eye contact. A handshake without laser-like focus, literally, I'm going to teach you to shoot lasers out of your eyes, is a fruitless endeavor. He sounds like Barry Homeowner from the Athletico Mints podcast. I mean, he has to be a joke. You're going to want to stand out by wearing sunglasses, even indoors. Not only will you be looking fly, as Rand would say, but now you've added an element of intimidation into the equation. Next, you're going to want to purchase a handful of bananas. Okay, right, this is a joke. Every morning when entering the office elevator, turn directly towards a stranger and stare at them. Positioning yourself approximately 2 feet away, just close enough to be within range of getting pepper sprayed. I won't lie, it happens usually. Don't move, don't say anything. Peel the banana and slowly eat it for the remainder of the elevator ride without breaking eye contact. This is how you assert dominance. Okay, it's a parody account, isn't it? Fucking it got me, though. Hashtag Bart Time. I mean, it might not be, you know? Might not be. He could just be taking the piss, like on LinkedIn. I mean, he could be an actual guy. My work experience is best described as adventurously eclectic. I consider myself a jack of all trades, so I treat new learning opportunities with a two-pronged approach of delicacy and vigor. As Rockefeller before us, I consider myself a student in perpetuity. If you ask my mother, she would tell you yes, I've always been this eager. I believe the spirit of entrepreneurship shines brightly within everyone, from the neighborhood sandwich shop to the wealthiest oil tycoons. There are vivid dreamers with unmatched potential. For many, it may lie hidden just beneath the surface, yearning for discovery. While my investment strategies are multifaceted, I take care to condense my learnings into what I believe are more digestible tidbits. Perhaps we can learn and grow together. Recently, I decided to start my own business and to become my own boss. In doing so, I have chosen to embrace the motto, "Be your own Bart," in homage to the entrepreneurial spirit, a phrase to be used by those who desire to architect their own stories of success from equally modest beginnings. I hope that by using this platform, we can develop his voice has completely changed. We can develop some sort of well-deserved synergy and put our best foot forward to disrupt the market. After all, I am certainly not foolish enough to believe I can embark on this journey all by myself. Get ready, world. It is Bart Time. Van Der Hulst Holdings. He's cat food, tour guide manager, Subway shift operator, shift supervisor at Subway. Growing up with an appetite for meatball marinara sandwiches, I figured, hey, why not make money producing what I love to consume? Great. Led a squadron of 6 sandwich artisans to craft premium deluxe meals for hungry customers. I can't tell. This could be real. It could be. I don't have LinkedIn. I can't connect with him. Bart Van Der Hulst. Let's see where his well, there's Van Der Hulst Holdings. I don't know. Look, I don't know. Look, let's leave Bart for now. I've enjoyed him, but I'm growing weary of him. Let's have this camo and crooked and meth juice bits called Callisto. There's a lot going on in this. Yeah, it is on hospital. Mitten's right. Mitten knows everything as usual. Mitten's a smart ass. Let's ban Mitten. Let's just ban him for that straight up. There he goes. Put Mitten in timeout. There we go. He's gone. No, I'm not being funny, right? But those fucking, I know it's a cliche, those paper straws are shit. Can we just round up a few sea turtles, put them in a zoo, and just, I don't know, just kill the rest of them so we can go back to plastic straws? No, it sounds barbaric and that, but they are shit, those paper straws. Don't fucking at me, don't DM me about that. USB Micro in the chat says, what good is the paper straw if it goes in a single-use plastic cup? Am I right? Come on, exactly, right? Hey, Squidge has got the right idea. He says go one step further, ban landfill and just fly tips straight into the ocean. Yeah, it just washes away, doesn't it? Wow, the ever nice everything falls to bits outro. Like it. Very nice. Good boys. That's Camo and Crooked and Meth Juice on Le Pedal. It's called Callisto. Got a picture of a rock on the front of it. For, I guess, for personal reasons. Men hit on 19th century painting of naked woman on Facebook. Is this really funny? Rebecca Shepherd of the Lad Bible reports, we've all seen or heard someone attempting to chat up a potential love interest and edge a little closer to see it turn to a slow and painful catastrophe. I guess. Fortunately for us and unfortunately for these men, we can watch this miserable effort over and over because they've made their move on Facebook. Most tragically of all, the interested parties are hitting on a 19th century painting of a naked woman. But are they? That's my question. Anyway, the so it is the okay. So look, you will find it's a it's a thing. Yeah, this the show the Bobs, show the Vagene. Come on, like we know it's the thing. We've seen the memes. This is a thing that happens. I've many female friends have had weird messages sent to them by men from certain parts of the world. But I'm skeptical. I'm skeptical that these accounts of these gentlemen are whether or not they're real. I don't think they're real. I don't believe they're real. I reckon it would not surprise me if they're Russian bots. Like, and when I say bot, I think the term Russian bots is like is misleading, because the term bot insinuates that it's sort of like it's a software program. It's not. There's a human on the other end. They're just pretending to be something that they're not. Yeah, all of these, like, there are like these effectively Russian meme farms that are out there out in Russia, loads of people working from home or working from these offices, making memes to prop up political campaigns. Funny memes. Like, there's a Good Sam Harris podcast about it, but they'll make fan pages on Facebook for stuff like Black Lives Matter or for like some Texan Republicans thing, and they'll make memes, like proper legit memes for these campaigns, and will get huge amounts of followers on them. And then they can do all sorts of different things. They can try and raise money. They can do, they have set up protests. They set up a protest of some very conservative Muslims on one end of a street and some really conservative sort of Republican Texans on the other. Got them there at the same time because they knew they'd kick off with each other, and they're playing crazy games like this and are potentially influencing all sorts of different things. It would not surprise me if all of this stuff was, I don't know, part of it, or is part of some sort of scam. Like, maybe, you get this message from some dude and he's like, show the bobs, Vagene. I don't know, maybe someone sends the bobs. Someone out there's got to be sending the bobs, right? Otherwise, you think he would have died out pretty quickly. He's just so funny, the things. Hello, sexy dear friend, how are you? I kiss your full body. Beautiful girlfriend, how are you? I like you, I love you, I feel you, and all day, all night, every day, everything you. Question mark. I need you, please come Bangladesh, I receive you. Look, he is just a gentleman looking to find a life partner, looking for someone that he can adore and cherish and look after and all of those things. He's just reaching out in the only way he knows he can. I think it might be a ring, like it might be a scam or something. It's just, I don't know. I just don't know. No, they blurred the tits out in this top one. Not this one though. Woohoo! Wow. Yep. I love you, 90 something or other. Hello, sexy. Yeah, we've seen all this. Hello, beautiful. I like your photo. Your milk truck. Good me like. Yeah, I will say the milk truck is looking pretty good there. Your body open fully, honey. Please heat me app on my WhatsApp. Application, and there's a number there. Thank y'all. I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't know. I think the sort of misspellings and the stuff, they look like someone trying to do that deliberately. Like, I don't know if that would be how someone with, a not unreasonable grasp of English would write it. I don't know. Maybe that's how a Tide Podder would write it. Babe, here is your chest. So nice, baby. Love to opening your cloth some evening. Lovely milk dumplings. Look, it's too funny. It's not, this can't be a serious thing, can it? Like this, what a lovely painting. So artistically perfect that thirsty dudes can't even tell the difference from real life. Yeah. I don't know. I call shenanigans on it. It's very funny though. I like it. I mean, another wrote, very cheeky woman, show body, but Vagene, I think, is very sexy. I like lovely milk dumplings. Oh, God. Friday episodes are always fun. I just feel like I've got so, dragged through the mud by just the week's news that I'm sort of on the edge, I'm just teetering on the brink of sanity and insanity. It really is a razor's edge by the time it gets to Friday. Because I was thinking of doing whiskey and memes on a Friday evening. I haven't decided whether or not it should be live or should be a pre-record. I don't know. I thought that maybe it should be like Fetish Friday with the green screen. The Fetish Friday that I did once and then never did again. For I don't know why. It's just having a slightly additional setup was just too much to ask of me, apparently. I just no. I'm gonna save it. I have this absolutely amazing music video to show you all, but I think we'll save it for whiskey and memes. It's just phenomenal. Right, look, let's have another bit. Well, let's have this Smooth and DC Breaks bit. It's called "We're Your Friends." You don't even know me, Smooth and DC Breaks. Oh, Jesus. Poor Dimmy's just wandered into the chat and is just already receiving a barrage of information about USB cables. Just imagining her walking in, taking one look around, just walking straight out again.
Take these drugs.
Nope.
Self-medicate. Read what we tell you. Enhance your emotions. We control you. We control everything. Surrender your will. Limit your movement. Give us your money. Dehumanize the people. Perpetuate the system. Feed the machine. We control you. We are your friends.
Some people are saying this is Shoe Throw of the Week. We Are Your Friends by Smooth and DC Breaks. Yeah, that's enough of that one. I'm going to play this now. It is hilarious footage of Japanese zoo's lion escape drill, and it has gone viral. It's very cute. As cute as you imagine something might be, involving a man dressed in a... could be a woman, I don't know. Sorry, that was incredibly sexist of me. Dressed as a lion, and a very cute outfit. And I would say that the video is better for having the Benny Hill music in the background. So here we go. Oh no. Oh, I can't find it. Oh god. Oh, here it is. Bosh! Oh, he's got him. He's got him with the dart. He's got him with a tranquilizer dart. Actual lion's completely unimpressed. Oh, he's down! He's down! He's down! Shot him right in the arse. Oh, they're prodding him now. Yeah, well, they're doing it. What, raping him? I don't know. Horrendous. Absolutely horrendous. The actual lions there, really just looking at it like, if you ever tried that, I would eat your whole face off. Just the face would be completely gone immediately. Really, what they think, holding up those nets? Like, if the lion charged straight at you while you're holding one, you're fucked. You're in fucktown, buddy boy. Your face is going down, down, down to fucktown. Okay, and then all the way down through the lion's digestive system and out of its hairy anus. No chance. Literally no chance. This fucking clown. It looks like he's just done a massive line of gear. And he's just like, oh, I'm going to shit my pants. Where's the toilet? It's gone up his nose and straight out of his arse. Look at this silly cunt. Oh my god. Oh, bless him. It's what a hilarious job that would be to have. Are they taking things seriously in Japanese zoos? I'm not sure they are. Under what circumstances is this likely to happen? I mean, how prepared? Just shoot it. Shoot the damn lion if it gets out. I mean, I'm not suggesting we have another Harambe. God, I think about that. Think about that boy every day. R.I.P. in peace. Oh, God, look, he just, or he's just gone, oh, that was ketamine, was it? Oh, fuck. And then 3 minutes later, there he is. He's fully in the Matrix. He's gone. He thinks he's 3 foot tall. He's keeping his mouth closed because he's worried about banging his chin on the floor. He is in a real pickle. He's like, I'll be all right in 20 minutes. You get, oh no. Oh, God. Oh, no. Yep, bless him. God damn bless him. Hey, listen, guys, end of the show and stuff. I do consider what's going on in the chat to be cyberbullying, and I will be talking to my mum about it to see whether or not she can have a word with teachers or whoever's in charge around here. God knows it's not me. I don't know. Twitty, maybe. I don't know, but basically anyone who's changed their name to USB 3 or any variation of USB is probably going to get a detention of some kind, I guess, or maybe a letter sent home from school, possibly put on report, because it is cyberbullying. And, you know, I try my best to make this show good. I know I haven't as such yet succeeded in that, but, you know, maybe give me another 200 episodes. We might be at something workable. Possibly. I appreciate that you're all along, you know, sort of for the ride, but, it's now starting to feel like you're just here, just to upset me. And, I'm very, as you know, I'm one of the biggest snowflakes out there. I'm very easily triggered. And, these very hurtful messages about the USB 3, which obviously it's not USB 3. It is an entirely custom cable that was built for me by a Wozniak, actually. He built it for me. Is he dead now? I don't know. But, so this constant baiting of the USB 3 is actually very triggering in many ways. So it's just bullying, and it's another form of racism, and I won't stand for it. Okay, so I just don't want any more banter about it. No more of this hoo-ha. No more changing names. No more. Okay? All right, good. Well, anyway, as I say, thank you to everyone who supported on the Threshold Patreon. You're good people. And even... I'll let off the people who support on Patreon. I'll let them off. But anyone who is not on the Patreon, but has decided to change their name to USB3 in the chat, you're on my shit list, buddy boy. Okay? Now, it's not the girls. The girls are behaving very sensibly. Dimmy and also Jenna and Jen, they've all just been, quietly watching, contributing normally to the show. The boys in the group, and look, I'm a traditional guy. I know that boys will be boys, but I'm just saying, maybe you could take a little leaf out of the girls' books. They're very well behaved, and, maybe you just could learn a little something. Look, guys, thank you, everyone that's supporting on Patreon. I love you very, very much. If you want to support, you can go to threshold.fm/donate, and all the information you could ever desire on the subject is there. And you can join the ranks of Greg Cornford, Oliver Hooper, Tom Ryan, Reece Mosson, Squidgy Beats, Pauly Hutton, Ciarán R, Michael Kedzierski, Matty Tomkins, Dave Long, Joel Potter, Sam Howard, Tony J, Richard Patterson, Tom Camm, Stephen Harris, Matthieu Boulard, Jeroen Van Thunderbutt, Mike Pye, Lily Unsub, Richard Franks, Thomas Hall, Chode Ryder, John Finison, the BDR Crew, Peter Blashford, Austin Grief Cooper, Gennady Lightfield, James Parry, Hendo Bartendo, Lady Squiffington, Liam the Minutes Underwood, Dan fucking Morris, Guy With No STD, Ames MC, Josh Williams, Rob Humphreys, Shibby T, Coco Shiva, Dan Elton, Taran Wilmore, Mr. Poke, Dark Progressive Psytrance, actually superior drum and bass, Nicolas Lorcy, Kris Breaks, The Bill, Karissa Barthelson, Odin Bates, Lee Fuller D, General Genvi Flaxis, Matt Wright, Grant Sullivan, Tom Robinson, Dab Smasher, Connor Smythe, Kevin Kaiser, Chris Shaw, Cosmic Wealth, Meat Loaf, Nick Brock, Sean Simpson, Robin Card, Hugh Downer, Sarah Hunt, The Hitchmouths, El Tech Willay, Ben Virgo, Dan Tweed, Lupe Salazar, Big Watch, My Hell, Mike, Danny, Nick Fleming, Carl Lewis, Gordon and Liz, Carl Williams, Tom Skipper, Unfortunately, George DC, Anthony Sharp, Claudia Lushmere, Ben Idge, Dremrocher, Tamid Flat Earth, Society Membership number 98347, and John Forsyth Anderson. Thank you kindly, you powerful beasts, you powerful bitches, you powerful fucking USBs. So powerful. Forget USB 3, it's gone, it's dead, it's out of here, it's a relic of the past. We're all about USB 4. I'll see you on Monday. I love you. Have a good weekend. I'm so hot. Right. I love you all. It's been a hilarious week. It's been a hilarious show. This is too funny. Okay. I love you. See you on Monday.